So, this is the real Touareg in Vista. This is the entrance hall. It was built in, or finished in 2011. God only knows how they built this where it is. It's the furthest point on the island away from the airport. There's two other big real hotels. They're up near the airport. This is the other side of the island. The place is absolutely enormous. 1,115 rooms. So this is where you'll get dropped off, and you'll be told to put your cases outside here, and then you go into reception, which is it's all very, very nice. So this is coming to reception. There's actually two check-in desks. So they set one up here, which is a small queue for those who book online. It's always worth doing that if you can remember familiar reception there and all the queuing that goes on there. When we landed, actually there was a flight just in front of us, and we was held up at the airport, and when we got here that was already full. But we have been before, so when you get dropped off, don't wait in the queues. Little tip: rather than stand in the I think them tensor barriers always look like when the old sheep are getting herded and sorted. So don't stand with the sheep. Just sit in one of these chairs down here. So come in the reception, turn left. You've got the bar there, they'll serve you. If not, when you come down to this end, there's a beers, drinks, coffees, all free, or all included in your package. So you can get a drink from there, come and sit down, and sit down on some of the sofas or on the chairs, whichever, and keep an eye on the queues. So there's the first tip. This is a bit of a meeting point on an evening as well. Reception, that leads out then to where the night entertainment is. Night entertainment can be a bit samey, I have to be honest. It generally starts about 9. There's often singers on and stuff before then. But yeah, this is the stage area. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, so it's pretty quiet now. But yeah, you can get in there. As I say, it can be a bit samey. I think it's the same group of people. They just have different themes. It's all right, you know. We're on a rock in the middle of the Atlantic. You can't expect different bands every night, can you? And that's the courtyard. Very nice. Plenty of seating. When you think this place has got 1,115 rooms, so you've got about 2,000 people in here constantly. 2,000 people, they all want 3 meals a day, and so 6,000 meals a day this place turns out. It's and to say it's in the middle of nowhere, it's crazy, absolutely crazy. There's a bar in the middle there. That one tends to get quite busy. So the tip I might have is there is another small bar on the side of the stage area, just down there, and often when the other main bars are packed, this one can be quite empty. So that's a little tip. And so I forgot to mention actually at reception, when you do finally check in, they'll ask you for some, they'll give you your room number, and they'll give you as many tickets as bags you've got, and you put your tickets on the bags and the lads bring them up to the rooms. The currency is escudos, so it's but euros are really what everything's about, so it's a good idea really to bring some euros with you, just for tips and stuff like that. I'll cover the restaurant separately, but just off the main courtyard there's a row of about half a dozen little shops, and they sell all the gift stuff. But there is one little shop, sorry, so there's a nail bar and spa, but this little shop here sells loads of goodies. So if you get a bit sick of everything, this is the place to be. You just fancy a Mars bar, as we often do. Some lovely gifts in this one, and the prices are really reasonable as well. It's not expensive. It looks really expensive, but it's not. It's well worth a look. And again, close. That's the same shop actually. A couple of close shops. Really nice stuff. And a bit different. So yeah. Forgot to mention actually, with the main restaurant, you can actually eat outside. It does get full. It does get full. As far as the restaurants go, you've got this one, and there's another one. I'll walk around there with it now. But this is the main one, and you'll judge it yourself depending when you come. But either get in there really early or get in there late, because it can be a little bit crazy and not so much of a pleasure. All I would say is this one, the bigger one, has a lot more of a choice than the smaller one. The small one has the basic stuff in there, but this one, if you want something nice for breakfast or for your tea, this is the one to go for. So yeah, we just walk through this little walkway. And this really does have the wow factor. What I would say to you when you first get dropped off, it's a little bit of a maze finding where you are. So if you look at your room number, it'll be 4 numbers. Ours is 9267. So it's block number 9, level number 2. So you get these boards here that tell you where you want to be. But you can see on there to the right, it's all block number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then to the left it's 6, 7, 8, and 9. We're in the block furthest away, but you know what? It's kind of okay. You're never too far away from everything. So lovely, lovely place. This is the other restaurant I was telling you about. It's all open, and it really is good for snacks and stuff during the day. That's how we use it. So we'll go for our breakfast in the main restaurant and use that one for snacks during the day. You can use it on a night if you don't want to be amongst the crowds in the bigger one and you don't want anything too substantial. There's nobody would ever go hungry here. But I have to be honest with you, me personally, you know, all this is a personal thing. Everybody has their own opinions about stuff. But nobody's going to go hungry, and you'll always find something you like. But if you think the food's going to be the highlight of your holiday, I doubt it will be. But It's about the only down I've got really. There's a lot of opportunities that could have had, like outdoor barbecues and stuff like that, but yeah, never mind. As I say, we're in a rock in the middle of the Atlantic. So there's the pool, and I think this video's gone on long enough now, so I'll do a separate one about the pool areas and stuff. So this is probably the most photographed bit of the hotel, I would have thought. So very, very nice. This is the 28th of January 2025. We came out on the 14th, and all we've heard is about the bad weather at home. We're from Hull, the missus is from Dublin, and that's all we've heard. But getting back to this is, as I said, this is probably the most photographed bit. There's the bit in the middle, you see the steps there, and then there's a walkway either side. So let's have a look up there and see what we've got. You alright, Av? These goals. So we can get through to, let's go through it. We'll get onto the wooden walkway one way or another. It's a little bit of a maze, but this pool area, it's 12 o'clock now and there's still a few seats. You can always get a seat. If you want a few together, you might struggle, but might want to get here a bit early. But we'll go up these stairs. Yeah, very nice. And then there's another pool. Pool goes further on that way. Always be careful with steps, tiled steps. I think somebody fell on these yesterday. You've got tiles and you've got wet feet basically. So yeah, just be aware of that. And at the top, surprise, surprise, what a lovely pool beach. And them's the steps that lead down to the pool. And we'll have a quick look, see what's going on this way. You can see over there, you can actually see the beach. And this is the time we kind of do the pool exercises. So, if you like this sort of stuff, it goes on for about a couple of hours a day. That fella's a bit of a Mr. Motivator. And there's the beaches at the back. And this way you can see the pool bar. So yeah, the swim up to pool bar. I'm always a little bit dubious for obvious reasons. I've never seen anybody get out and go to the loo and come back again. Say no more. But anyway, yeah, that's I suppose it's quite a nice place to be if you can get them thoughts out of your head. And that's that way. You can actually come up here and go down the stairway at that side, and that takes you into the pool bar area. And this way, it's a lovely space to be, is this actually. Nice and tucked away. And this is the other pool area. So you can see it's quite a lovely space, and you can see the beach out there again. I will do a video tomorrow. We're having the day on the beach tomorrow. So it's our second to last day today, pool day today, beach day tomorrow, and then home on Thursday. Yeah, that's the way we came up. And that's where we took the photo from. But as you can see, this place is just gorgeous, it's stunning. So yeah, so that's the main pool area. This little bit here, hidden away. bad place to be on the day like today. Catch you soon. Brilliant. He's very good, that lad. So yeah, this is the other side of the pool. Just take a quick walk around here. This is the swim up to bar. You can't get that thought out of your head now, can you? Never mind. And the walk up to bar, the one I prefer. Get anything you want from there. All your cocktails. Pina colada's a big one. With or without alcohol. And coffee. And all that. And we'll go back this way, just trying to find out if there's another walkway across there. So we'll have to go right round. Lots of showers about. So yeah, we actually came last year at the same time, well, just before we came on the 6th last year. And just while I'm here actually, them little huts there, they're the where you get your towels from. So when you first check in, you get 2 vouchers, towel vouchers, and you take them to that hut. There's one at the infinity pool as well. You see guys just got some there. But you go there and swap your vouchers for 2 towels, and you can take your towels back and swap them at any time. And then on your last day, you just take your towels back, get your vouchers back, give them back to reception. But so yeah, so last year we were here on the 6th for 2 weeks, and we're back again. So that kind of tells you. My missus has had a real phobia about getting into water, and she's discovered it with 3 days to go over holidays, so she's making the most of it. So, you alright, Av? Okay. So yeah, fantastic. I think next year though, we'll probably go to the north of the island. The only reason is the sea. Just love being in the sea, and it is hit and miss here. Unless you're really competent and knowledgeable, really. It's not about how good a swimmer you are. You've got to have a little bit of a knowledge of how it works, and you'll be okay. But up in the north of the island near the airport, the waves are a lot smaller, and there's actually coves up there for snorkeling and stuff. So I think we'll give that a go, but that's no reflection on this place. Absolutely stunning. So literally a few steps away from there's a little restaurant we looked at earlier. It's called the Berry Bear. I'll do a quick walk through. People will be having the dinners and stuff, but children won't mind. But there's probably 5 or 6 different entrances to this, and anything that's on in here you can actually take down to the pool area. So it's really handy for drinks and fruit and stuff like that. Yeah, got the bar there with the soft drinks and cold drinks, and open cooking areas. So you've got your pizzas, pastas, burgers, And then we'll go this way again, a lovely little area in the middle there. Soup area with all the stuff. Nice salads. Again, all this, you can grab some of this and go down to the pool with it. If you want something a bit more substantial, got some chicken and chips, fish, beef, pork, all the stuff there, and a coffee machine. Nice coffee. That go for the cafe cortado espresso milk. That's my favourite. So yeah, we'll come out of there. Oh, beautiful view when you start having your lunch or your breakfast. Toilets, yeah, the toilets are there, ladies and gents, always spotless. Come out of that one and take this walk down here. The pool's then is on your right hand side, and this leads directly down to the beach. So toilet wise, yes, that's important, isn't it? So you've got the one there in the Berry Bear, and that block there, and the distance is handy if you're on the beach or not with the pool. There's another ladies and a gents toilet there. This is should be at the pools. Mr. Motivator there, so that's it. Bless him. And all this is seating area. So there is always seats available. As I say, if you're looking for 2, 3 or 4 together, you'll probably get better off getting out there early. You can always get one or do this. Unbelievable. There you go. We're all different, thank God. I'll just go down here a little bit. There's the pool and the beach toilets. Forever cleaning them, they're absolutely spotless. And then we'll go down onto the beach. Hello. Another sunbathing area there. Just out of the way a little bit. And that's the beach. I'm not gonna go down onto the beach because we're gonna go down there tomorrow. So I'll stitch a bit of video up on there, but just look at that. Unbelievable. You've got to think this is January the 28th. It's massive minus 30 degrees, 28 to 30 most days. There's a dive centre there. It's usually red flag. That's the only problem. Is there's a constant wind and you do get waves coming in. Some days are better than others, and even though it's a red flag, a lot of people do go in the sea, me included, but you have to be careful. You have to be careful. Do buggy rides as well from the back of the dive centre there, so I can imagine them being good, but a bit hot and a bit dusty for me, I'm afraid. But yeah, and that just gives you actually some idea of the size of this place. So we'll look back there, and there's an infinity pool there. I'll do a video on that later. But right in the distance, you can see there, and all this, and then it goes right back to that side there. So, as I say, 1,115 rooms, and generally speaking, over 2,000 people to look after. But they do a good job of that. So, this is the main square of an evening. There's reception and the bar there, the main stage. through there, and a bit of a piazza, kind of. You can eat out here actually, it's all set up for eating out here. This is the main restaurant. I don't really want to go in and start filming people eating, but it will give you an idea. We try and get here about 7 o'clock time, and we don't have too much trouble. There is seats obviously in there now. It does get really busy at the serving hatches there. As I say, I don't want to go in, but yeah, they've got to serve a lot of people in a short amount of time, so it's always going to get a little bit hectic sometimes. But whilst you're here, you'll be able to pick the best time for you. As I say, we tend to get in there about between 7 and half past. And then it's just a short walk across to the live music. As I say, it can get a little bit samey, but as I said, we're on a lump of rock in the Atlantic, so can't really expect too much more. And then we're back into reception. See you soon. Just back from the beach, you've got the kids area. So there's a little pool, climbing frames, stuff like that. Plenty of sunbeds in there as well. The mums and dads. It's a lovely little area. It's walled off as well, so it's a bit of a sun trap in there. But, yeah, great. So, Rio Art. That's the kids paddling pool area. Nice area if you've got young kids. So at this crossroads, that way is the main pool, and this way is the gym. Let's have a look. I've never been in here, as I haven't with most gyms. I always think it's a Welsh way of spelling gym. Let's just have a quick look. Oh, looks like there's a spa there. And a nice look out onto the beach, and another well pool. And this is where the gymnasium is, the massage rooms. Absolutely gorgeous. Walk straight out onto the beach there actually. I didn't know you could do that. So come out of the gym. Feel fitter already, and we turn right at these little crossroads again. There's the infinity pool. With the infinity pool, you really need to get there a little bit earlier, or as early as you can. Always getting there for kind of 8:08. And you can get a couple of seats together at that time. But, if there's more than 2 of you, get down there a bit earlier and reserve your beds before you go for your breakfast. But, yeah. I'll mention the towel exchange. There's another one here on the entrance to the infinity pool. You can swap your towels there, or give your towels back and get your vouchers back for reception when you're leaving. So yeah, so this is the infinity pool. Absolutely gorgeous. So as I say, this gets really busy around here, but you can understand why. And there's some sheltered areas there as well. And it's actually got its own little bar. Little pool bar. Toilets again are over there, part of the hotel block. And you walk straight out the infinity pool onto the beach. Usually quite windy, but yeah, nice little bar area there. And then out onto the beach, which is our favourite space. So, as you can see, the wind really does whip up here. And for the first bit, when you're walking down here, it's quite shelly, so I would advise maybe flip-flops and stuff. That would be sharp. It's okay as you get nearer the sea. It changes the, I don't know whether they've manually filtered the sand or whatever, but there's very little shells in it further up. And you have a little area here. These windbreaks are a great idea. It does just stop a bit of the wind. As you can see, that tree still there. Still breezy. Pull some leads out to the edge of the sea, but days like today you get sandblasted. There's always a guard on, and it's usually a red flag, and I'll show you why. Idea how busy the beaches are. Some little local shops there, little huts. We actually walked right to the end, up to the that little headland there. It's a lovely walk. Allow an hour there and back. And then we've got these waves. So yeah, you need to be a little bit careful. Well, you need to be very careful. If you're not 100% sure, don't risk it. But you do get slightly calmer days, that it's okay. But there's always waves, always. That's the busier part of the beach at that end. You can actually see the mist. A lot of the mist is actually sand getting blasted about. Yeah, it looks like there's one brave soul in the water this morning. It's a little dive centre there. Very, very windy. It's a warm wind. It's So, the $1 million question. Would I come back again for a third time? I know I asked Avril this morning, the missus, and she's a definite yes. I have to be honest, I don't think I will be back again. Not because of what it's not got, this place. Oh sorry, not because of what it's got. It's got everything you want for a great holiday. But I really enjoy being in the sea. And that's a bit hit and miss. And I would really like a bit better food experience, if I'm honest. But everything else apart from them two. Here she is. Been here 2 weeks. Okay. Give me to hold the bag.
Thanks, Steve. Hey, video?
Yeah.
Whoever's out there watching this, you will not be disappointed. This place is amazing. Amazing.
There you go. Told you she'd be back. So, yeah. All in all, if you're on your way here for your holidays, brace yourself, you're going to have a ball. So, yeah. Star wise, out of 5, it's a good 4 out of 5. Everything I've said on this video is obviously my opinion. I know people disagree, that's everybody's prerogative, so if you do disagree, make another video and I'll watch it. But yeah, it's just there to help people, maybe a couple of tips really. So, we're getting picked up by the bus in about 40 minutes back to rainy Manchester. It's probably the only airport where you come through the clouds and hit the ground at the same time. But you know what, I've had 2 weeks and I'm blessed. I know I am. So yeah, enjoy your stay if you're on the way, and very good. Thanks for watching. Ta-da.